Hi everyone, Riff here. Welcome back to this channel. I know it's been sometime like 3 months now, but it's good to be here again. And as you might have read in the title, this is a top 10 video games channel because top 10 videos are doing good right now. So here I am, talking about my favorite games because I play a lot of games on this channel. So yeah, good topic to start things off with, so yeah, let's get on with it. At number 10 we have Inazuma 11. Guys, don't be shocked, but I'm not that big of a soccer fan. But after watching Inazuma 11 as a kid, and you see those guys doing their crazy techniques like Fireball, Tornado and God Hand, and just talk about it with your friends or something, that's the craziest childhood you can ever have. I remember seeing an ad on TV, and I saw they made a game for the Wii, and I just had it one at a time. I just really wanted that game, so I got my copy of it as a Christmas present, and really nice parents, I know. Yes, this one is Strikers. What I think of this one, it's not FIFA. I mean, the game is obviously focused on making more of these like Inazuma 11 techniques, so it's focused on a bit like Dragon Ball. You try to make your ki go up. Those guys also have an energy meter, so you need to like have time to make the energy go up. It's almost impossible to like score a goal if you don't use the technique, because those keeper AI are insane. So yeah, disappointed with it because it doesn't have a lot of exploration in it, which I think is a really important part of video games, and sadly it doesn't have that, or a story mode. But it's fun to play. It's fun to play with your friends. The techniques look really great and the particles are insanely good. So I will say pick it up or just watch a compilation of it on YouTube or something. And then I have also an RPG one, Bomb Blast for DS. I'll say this one is my favorite because it's part 3, and part 3 is the best one of the entire Inazuma 11 series. How this one stands out, it has overall the story being great. It has a lot of exploration going on and just a lot of techniques compared to the Wii one. Like, of course, having more of an RPG structure, you can store more data into it, it's better structured. You can also like pick and like combine like techniques. Like, I remember the Wii one is more true to the story, like canonically, so if you have like Firestorm, only Axel can do it. And in this one you can even learn Jack to do it. I have no idea why I should train Jack to do Firestorm, because his attack is, yeah, shot power sucks, so don't do that. And then this is the final one I got. Inazuma Go Chrono Stone. It's the second part of Go, like it's a sequel to Inazuma 11. I like Go, but I would say this one is a stronger arc. I don't like it as much as the first Inazuma 11, but I think this one is the best arc because of like the characters coming back and the entire child war thing and time travel stuff. And I think what this one really has something in this mechanic, it has fusion mechanic. It's funny. I love games with fusion mechanics. I just love experimenting with like what the system gets me and how I can just create something with crazy stats instead of just grinding for items the whole time. So this one is kind of funny. Dutch backside, if you can see it. Yeah, we can see here this character. I don't know if you guys recognize him, but he has like a new hairstyle because he just feels with Beethoven or something. So that's really funny. It's a story about time travel, and you can even fuse with dinosaurs. And that's the crazy part. So you can literally have a guy go like dinosaur roar shot, and he just transforms into a T-Rex, and this crazy beam comes out, and he just absolutely destroys the keeper. So yeah, I love the big explosions. At number 9 we have Super Smash Bros. Yes, I'm a Nintendo boy and I'm proud of it. The first Smash Bros. I played was Brawl on the Wii with a cousin at the time. I remember liking it a lot as a kid. I got really confused with the controls, but He taught me, so got better there. And it was the 3DS era, and I got me a 3DS, and so a copy of Smash Bros 3D. Sadly not the Wii U one. But what I like about this, it has a Smash Run mode on it, which was one of my favorite mods. Yeah, I like it more than Brawls, but this mode was crazy. It was basically this free 2D level where you just go with your Smash character, just pick up a lot of items that will increase your stats. So you had like these little shoe icons that would be like increase your speed or attack, and you had like I think like full on 10 minutes to collect as much of them. And it wasn't a small world; it was really big, and it had like enemies of the franchise, and you could like smash them and kill them, and it was so funny seeing like all those enemies just jump all across of the level because you had like crazy ass like attack stat, and you just were smashing all of them out of the screen. Really fun. It's just kind of sad that we didn't see him back in World of Light. I do like the World of Light a bit, but I don't know, Smash Run, I really hope it comes back. My favorite mod. It will be really fun if they add like some kind of online feature where you can like play it with the community or like with friends. And as for my main, I'm kinda going coffee with milk, if you guys know the reference, or K. Rool. I know it's a bit unfair, but it's just so nice having a character that like just hits with like the right damage, and no, I kind of think his range is good, and also the counter is just like one of my favorites. Just like belly armor, bam, and you just smash all across the level. Joker is also kind of fun for me. Not gonna lie, I'm really heavy on the counters, so like I arsene everything out of the level. It's sadly I don't have the right setup to play or to record Smash, because I would love to play with you guys sometime. At number 8 we have Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is my all-time favorite 3D Mario game, no doubt. I know there's Odyssey, but what I like about 2 is like it actually gives you like a challenge. Like I see all this crazy stuff in like Odyssey, how people are like moving from point A to point B, which is like they move across an entire level without touching the ground. I think like 2 kind of limits you in that, and kind of forces you to challenge yourself to get somewhere. I also like the environmental design way more, like the clear skyboxes, one of the most beautiful skyboxes I know, and it really fits with like the green environments they have. The way Nintendo's colors their environments is probably one of the best coloring decisions they make. This one really stands out compared to the others. And also it has my favorite underwater level. Underwater levels are one of my favorites in games, and I think Galaxy 2 really handles them well. Like it also has one of my favorite beach levels. Like it makes me like want another sunshine. Also a great game, but it's stuck on a GameCube and it controls so weird. So yeah, that's why Galaxy 2 is the real winner here. At number 7 we have No More Heroes 1. Just the comedy and the aggressiveness of this game's team is like on point. Like seeing Travis just chopping people in half and just having just a big fountain of blood spilling out everywhere is the most satisfying thing you can see every time you just like defeat an enemy. Having him do wrestling moves is the most creative decision Suda51 made. It also has like one of the most engaging stories out there, and I think others really do too. Like people just really want to see more of Travis's adventure and the dark story behind what goes through the human mind, and the ridiculous, absurd way it is shown in this weird fantasy-like way. It's something everyone is just looking out for, and it's like so almost sad that it's like rare to see more of No More Heroes coming out. But yeah guys, play No More Heroes, it's amazing, it's out on every platform. Play everything that Suda51 has made and read what he has made, it's amazing guys. I will really respect you if you if you get some understanding of what's going on. At number 6 we have God of War. Yes, a Sony title. Yay! So God of War is to me one of the best action games out there. Like the way the gameplay is designed, and also how it's like, yeah, true to the 300 movie, amazing movie, watch it. And it does with the camera angles and the way how the camera just blends in with like the combat and how you're just moving, and like with all the enemies around you, burning them, slashing them with the blades of chaos. It's like amazing. Also, I love how there's just a button to just run up to them and just pummel them right there. It's amazing. Yes, you can say I love games where you just beat the crap out of enemies a lot. As for which ones, I like the Sparta arc the most. Nothing wrong with the Norse arc. I think it's beautiful, it's great. In the story it's beautiful, but just, you know, the anger, it's how it's portrayed, it's, yeah, almost beautiful at the moment to see just Kratos go up to things, roaring at his enemies, and just, you know, standing for his shit. And also the entire enemy design, I don't know, I don't like the Norse designs as much as the Greek arc ones. Like the Cyclopses, the Giants, the Minotaurs, they all make sense to me, but I don't know, I think like the Trolls and those weird little enemies from the Nordic arc, and also the way the gods are portrayed, it's fine, but it should be like more to their nature. Like portrayed like it's told in the mythologies. Okay, here we are, halfway. Number 5, we have Metal Gear Solid 3. I know, the Metal Gear series are a gift from Kojima. He gave to us. Absolute legend. Well, 3 is really unique in its level design, choosing a jungle environment for Naked Snake to explore. And I just love how you can interact with almost anything that moves or looks different than rock or grass. And I also love there's like trivia for almost everything, like everything's so detailed and written out. Like you pick something up, it has a bio, it has like voice dialogue for it. I also love the characters a lot, and also the villains are great. Typical Kojima crazy creations. And also I think the story is written really nicely compared to 2. I do like 4, it's like the end of course, but 5 is a bit of a really weird threaded thing. It's like you get Snake, but it's not Snake. It's some weird random guy, and 3 is just like a nice origin story that doesn't give you a lot to think about unless you get to the ending and then think about the other stuff. But Naked Snake gets to know the truth about the boss. It's one of the first games that moves me to tears with like at the ending with everything going on. Amazing Kojima storytelling. Yeah, he's just the goat at this. I'm kind of missing it at Death Stranding though. Like Death Stranding is a great game, and you know, the gameplay is not that nice, but the story is really good. And 2 is a little bit disappointing, but I think like it misses this way of building up depth till the end. And I feel like in 3 it's delivered really heavily and nicely with everything that has been going on, like peak Kojima writing. Number 4, we have Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Like this game is just action-packed, hack and slash on steroids. It's the most anime-esque action game you can find right now. The way you just chop enemies in half, you ninja run all over obstacles and just parkour on everything with the hints of Metal Gear mechanics, it's just peak fan service. Everything you can just ask for in a game. Also the boss battles are just amazing, like you're forced to like use a certain mechanic and make full use of the combat, like it's a real, almost anime-esque battle. And I just wish this game would get more attention from its studio, because it's kind of limited on exploration, and we should have like, yeah, more to it. So yeah, I hope in the future we get to see more of Revengeance and Ninja Raiden. Okay, now we're heading a bit more serious part of things. At number 3 we have Nier Automata. Thank Yoko Taro so many times that he made this franchise. I love the Nier franchise with all of my heart. The world building, the designs, the characters, his writing is absolutely amazing. I just love ever since Replicant, Nier 1. It's like how Automata improves on it and becomes a more fluent action game. But of course it's Yoko and Platinum not having the best time with mechanics, as he tells. So I like how he just uses his creative genius, comes up with the hacking system. Just play this little mini game and you get a set to beat your enemies. An old concept he used in a modern action game, and just it's heckin' fun. Really, I can get enough of the Nierverse or whatever Yoko Taro comes up with. So Yoko, if you're watching, I just want to say I love your work, and please keep on creating more of these. So yeah guys, play Nier, discover Nier. I played Nier 1 on my channel. I have the stream highlights up to watch it. I know it's pretty long, so come to my Discord, we can talk about it. I know you guys probably love Nier too, so say hi and let's engage more on it. At number 2 we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Yes, my first Switch game and one of my favorite games. I remember seeing the trailer of this, the hype it got. One of the best trailers ever in gaming history. Breath of the Wild is like one beast of an open world, and I just love how that world is designed to actually calm you down a bit and come up with solutions and to explore. I'm also a big fan of the Legend of Zelda series. I just loved how Nintendo initialized their biggest technology they have and how studios make this game. This game is now a modern standard to use for an open world game. The overall style of the game, it's really Ghibli inspired. If you know Studio Ghibli, it's this Japanese Disney-like studio that makes really high quality anime movies, and I just love the way they try to replicate and come up with strategies to actually progress in the game nowadays. So yeah guys, really pick it up, and it really gives you like time to think, to relax and come up with strategies to actually progress in the game. And before we're heading to number 1, I just want to have some honorable mentions coming straight from the heart. Here we go. Kid Icarus, Astral Chain, Pokemon Platinum, and Yakuza 0. And now for the finale, number 1, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I'm so proud of that collector's edition. I think Takahashi and Monolith Soft is really one of a kind wonders in gaming we have for bringing enlightenment to the world with the Perfect Work series. Xeno has to be my favorite fiction of all time. From Gears to Saga to Blade, it's the best thing you can experience in this age if you love deep story driven anime or whatever fiction you like, or just things that go beyond a deeper understanding of things. I put a lot of hours into it, probably the most I've ever played in a game. I played it during COVID so much, and I love everything to it. I maxed out all my blades. I got the craziest skill set, and I think with all the critique, it is a really rewarding game if you know how to play it. It's a pretty confusing system, but once you know what you're doing, you're gonna do some crazy stuff and see the craziest things. The game has like 8 digits for damage, and currently I'm maxing it out. It's crazy how the system just allows you to do it if you know what's going on. And it has the most beautiful story I know and the most interesting world building I know in a video game. So guys, put all of your ego aside, play, look it up, Xenoblade, and don't judge it, witness the story, and please come back to me telling what you think. Alright, so that was my top 10. I bet there were some titles you probably didn't know, and if you know, well, you're a true gamer, I think. And just let me know what your thoughts are on this list. So put a comment below, share your thoughts with me on Discord or Twitter, whatever you want. And please subscribe to the channel. I have streams going on and maybe some more interesting stuff. Trust me, this channel will get more content if I get more followers. If I get some engagement going from at least like 20 people, that's enough of me to put out like content for a few days in a week. So please share this, talk to me, talk to each other, and join me, and let's make the most fun of it. So this has been Riff. It has been an honor sharing this with you. I would love to share more with you in the future. More videos are coming up, maybe in a month time. I have some things going on, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I'm out. Bye. Okay, a number, I don't know what number.